Open thy mouth wide. In the account written by Mr. Mueller, dated January 16, 1836, respecting the orphan house intended to be established in Bristol in connection with the Scriptural Knowledge Institution for Home and Abroad, we read, "When of late the thoughts of establishing an orphan house, in dependence upon the Lord, revived in my mind, during the first 2 weeks, I only prayed that if it were of the Lord, he would bring it about. But if not that, he graciously would be pleased to take all thoughts about it out of my mind. My uncertainty about knowing the Lord's mind did not arise from questioning whether it would be pleasing in his sight that there should be an abode and scriptural education provided for destitute fatherless and motherless children, but whether it were his will that I should be the instrument of setting such an object on foot, as my hands were already more than filled. My comfort, however, was that, if it were his will, he would provide not merely the means, but also suitable individuals to take care of the children, so that my part of the work would take only such a portion of my time as, considering the importance of the matter, I might give, notwithstanding my many other engagements. The whole of those 2 weeks I never asked the Lord for money or for persons to engage in the work. On December 5th, however, the subject of my prayer all at once became different. I was reading Psalm 81 and was particularly struck, more than at any time before, with verse 10, "Open thy mouth wide, and I will fill it." I thought a few moments about these words, and then was led to apply them to the case of the orphan house. It struck me that I had never asked the Lord for anything concerning it, except to know his will, respecting its being established or not, and I then fell on my knees and opened my mouth wide, asking him for much. I asked in submission to his will, and without fixing a time when he should answer my petition. I prayed that he would give me a house, that is, either as a loan, or that someone might be led to pay the rent for one, or that one might be given permanently for this object. Further, I asked him for £1,000, and likewise for suitable individuals to take care of the children. Besides this, I have been since led to ask the Lord to put into the hearts of his people to send me articles of furniture for the house and some clothes for the children. When I was asking the petition, I was fully aware what I was doing. That is, that I was asking for something which I had no natural prospect of obtaining from the brethren whom I know, but which was not too much for the Lord to grant. December the 10th, 1835. This morning I received a letter, in which a brother and sister wrote thus: "We propose ourselves for the service of the intended orphan house, if you think us qualified for it, also to give up all the furniture, etc., which the Lord has given us for its use, and to do this without receiving any salary whatever, believing that if it be the will of the Lord to employ us, he will supply all our needs, etc." December 13th. A brother was influenced this day to give 4 shillings per week, or £10 8 shillings yearly, as long as the Lord gives the means. 8 shillings was given by him as 2 weeks' subscriptions. Today a brother and sister offered themselves, with all their furniture and all the provisions which they have in the house, if they can be usefully employed in the concerns of the orphan house,